All right, question number 5, we have 4 parts. So it says the probability that a randomly selected 2-year-old male feral cat will live to be 3 years old is 0.98215. So A says, what is the probability that 2 randomly selected 2-year-old male feral cats will live to be 3 years old? So cats are going to be independent of one another, just like people are. So the fact that one lives to be 3 years old is not going to affect the other one. So these will be independent. So the probability that they both happen at the same time is going to be just a 0.98215. The probability they both happen at the same time times each other, so we're going to just square it. So this times itself for 2 different cats, both living to be 3 years old. So I'm going to do 0.98215, and we're going to square that. It's going to give us, we want around the 5 decimal places, 0.96461. That's my 5th decimal place. The number behind it is 5 or more, so it's going to round up to a 2. So 96462. 0.96462. All right, part B. What is the probability that 5 randomly selected 2-year-old cats will live to be 3 years old? So same thing. So when we're dealing with 5 cats, since they're all independent, I'm just going to multiply this number times itself 5 times for all 5 of those cats, the chance they all 5 live. It's the same thing as raising this to the 5th power. Okay, so I'm going to do 0.98215, and I'm going to raise it to the 5th power. And we're going to round the 5 decimal places, so that's going to be 0.9138, and then that 9 will round up to an 8, so 91388. All right, C, what is the probability that at least 1 of 5 will not live? Okay, so they've kind of flipped it on us. So normally we're saying at least 1 will live. We're looking for the chance that at least 1 will not live. So we got to look at the probability that a cat will not live. So this is the chance that they will live. The chance that they will not live is 1 minus, because the chance that they live and don't live has to add up to 100%. So I'm always going to do 1 minus 1 probability to figure out the opposite of that. So 1 minus 0.98215 should be equal to 0.58710, I believe. Trying to do some mental math, but let's just double check on the calculator. 1 minus 0.98215. Okay, 0.1785. So this is a probability that a cat will not live to be 3 years old. All right, we want to find a probability that at least 1 will not live. So that means 1 or more will not live. So instead of trying to figure out the probability that 1 or more will not live, we just find the probability that they all live. So I really didn't need to compute that, but sometimes you do. So the probability that they all live would be 1 minus the probability that they all live. So if you take away the 1 that they all live, you'll get the probability that at least 1 will not live. Okay, so this is the same probability that we just computed in 3, where we got 0.91388. So this is to the 5th power. All 5 of them live. Take that away, and you get the chance that 1 of them or more will not live. So if I do 1 minus 0.91388, 0.91388. That will give us 21680. 0.08612. And let's just double check that as well. 1 minus 0.98215 raised to the 5th, 0.8612. That's what we got there.